Hi there, my darling Librans. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of February the 9th, 2026. So, my darling Librans, we're just going to jump right in and start off with an overarching energy using Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here and then finish off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Librans, what messages does Libra need to know for this week of February the 9th, 2026? What does Libra need to know, please, for this week? They're very slippery cards. Crown chakra. Yeah, this is your, which I'll show you. This is your head here. That is your crown chakra, my darling Librans. So the crown chakra, brings in energy from, your higher self, your the universe, things like that. So we always want to keep our crown chakra open to be able to receive, because that's where we receive all the messages and the goodness from, my darling Librans. So yeah, this week could be encouraging you to really keep that crown chakra open. And there's plenty of meditations and things like that on YouTube that can help you open that crown chakra if you feel that it's blocked. So let us consult the tarot and see what messages we've got coming in for you, my darling Librans. What does Libra need to know, please, for this week of February the 9th, 2026? Ace of Pentacles, love it. The Devil. Nine of Swords, yeah, okay. All right, my darling Librans, what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off here with the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles is potential. It is something, a gift coming in from the universe, but that's all it is, my darling Librans, is potential. As you can see, we've got a garden on this card, and gardens need to be tended, watered, nurtured, pruned, looked after. They need to be, looked after. So this potential that's coming in for you is just that, like I said, potential. So what you need to do is, whatever this is for you, whether it's a goal, wish, or dream, you need to bring this, you need to tend it, water it, whatever this opportunity that is coming in for you, it needs to be nurtured into existence, my darling Librans. So, like I said, it needs to be, it's not just going to come to you and it's, everything's going to be magic. No, this will stay as potential unless you can bring it in and tend it, nurture it, do the work that needs to be done in order to bring it into the physical realm, my darling Librans. But I love to see that, it's good after this kind of energy. So then you've got the Devil. So this is Capricorn energy. So if you do have Capricorn in your chart, I would encourage you to go and watch the Capricorn reading. But the Devil is, it can be all about ego. It can be that, that there is someone in your world that, is very egotistical, controlling, that, is toxic to you. I mean, you can see these people here, they've got very loose chains around their neck, and he's not holding on to them at all. They could easily slip those chains off their neck, over their necks, and set themselves free. So, the meaning on the story of the Devil is to set yourself free, release yourself from this toxic energy, or, maybe it's something, some kind of addiction that you may have. And look, no judgment at all. There's different kinds of addiction. It could be addiction to a person, love, a shopping, online shopping, gambling, alcohol, drugs, anything like that. Tarot, tarot. No. You know, things like that. It's something that is toxic in our environment. And with what else I can see on the table here with the Nine of Swords, I feel that there is something around you that is making you feel that you're being controlled, or that it's oppressive for you, my darling Librans. And I'm encouraging you, my darlings, to slip those chains, those loose chains from around your neck, and set yourself free, my darling Librans. Because here, like I said, you've got the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is anxiety, worry, it's sleepless nights. I mean, you can just tell by the, you know, the imagery here of what it looks like. It is being, you know, having, you know, too many negative thoughts, too much, you know, worry and oppression on your beautiful shoulders, my darling Librans. Like I said, you're being encouraged to release this energy, to set yourself free from this toxic energy, because this is what's blocking you from receiving that Ace of Pentacles, I feel, my darling Librans. So whatever you do here, you need to set yourself free. There is no good worrying. There is no good, you know, worrying about things we cannot control. I feel to tell you to only, you know, and I don't even want you to worry about the things that you can control. I'm saying to look after the things that you can control. Look after the things, you know, work on the things that you can control. Whatever's going to happen, will happen, my darling Librans. My Nana used to tell me is what is meant for you will not pass you by, my darling Librans. So keep that in mind. So if I'm going to put it all together, look, I just feel that it would benefit you this week to open your crown chakra. So like I said, there's plenty of meditations and that on YouTube on how to do that. So just look up, you know, opening your crown chakra, because I feel this energy here is blocking this. You know, open yourself up to receive, my darling Librans, because I feel at the moment you may be a little bit blocked. And I feel it's because of this, you know, devil energy. And I feel this is a person. It could be a place and a thing, but I feel, no, this is a person in your world that is, you know, causing you anxiety and worry and sleepless nights. Release this, my darling Librans. Slip those chains off your neck and release this energy, because this is what's waiting for you. This beautiful Ace of Pentacles here, this beautiful opportunity, this gift from the universe is here for you, but you're not going to be able to see it if you don't release this energy. But like I said, this is only going to stay potential unless you tend it, water it, you know, bring it into the physical realm, look after it, you know, work on it, my darling Librans. So yeah, that's what I feel is coming in for you this week, my darlings. So yeah, you got a bit of work to do, but like I said, you know, one step at a time, my darling Librans. So if you are enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. As I've been saying, I will be shutting this channel down. Well, not shutting it down. I've decided I'm just going to go to, as of March, I'm just going to go to monthly readings, because I'm not getting the exchange of energy here. So if you're wanting me to do more, then please watch my videos all the way through. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Really help me out. Thank you. All right, let's get final messages for you. Yeah, this is what's waiting. Abundance, my darling Librans. This is what's waiting for you if you can just release that energy. Yeah, remain positive. If you're negative with that Nine of Swords, you're going to block, like I said, that energy. Remain positive. Open up your crown chakra. Can't make this up. Here's your golden opportunity. This is your Ace of Pentacles waiting for you, my darling Librans. The cards are all saying the same thing, which I love. Within the next few months, they say, you've got a big yes with an exclamation point. So, my darling Librans, this Nine of Swords, this devil energy, it is not a prison sentence. It is not a life sentence. You can get through this. The cards are saying that you will get through this, my darling Librans. It's all very clear. You just need to keep that beautiful crown chakra of yours open, my darling Librans. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.